Go. Alright, everyone. Welcome to episode 7 of Speedy Film Watchers. Move appears to be gonzo right now. But, it's just
I
me,
think he too much wowed out.
yeah. So, I really need to start being on guard to find extra topics to talk for film discussion. Because I keep forgetting to do that. So last episode, I do not sound excited. Sorry. Alright, so last episode, Fudd picked out Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, because, I don't even know. God, what a movie this was. Oh, Jesus. I should give a confession. I have seen 0 Star Trek before this, so this is my introduction to the franchise. Oh my gosh.
The only Star Trek? None of the TV series?
None. I've been meaning to watch the original series for a long time, and I need a lot of energy to watch a TV series.
I got hooked from the beginning.
Not bad.
What got me stuck into it was the very first episode of Encounter at Farpoint. It got me hooked in. And from that, I've been hooked ever since.
Yeah, no idea what that means, but I'll talk about
That's Star Trek The Next Generation, Episode 1, aired in 1986.
Let me look.
Oh.
Next Generation. 1987.
Yeah.
Grades 2. Let's actually talk about the movie. This movie sucks. Oh my god, literally it took like almost half the movie to get to the actual part with Spock's half-brother and like 30 minutes of fucking out in the forest. Gosh. I first was like, this is real? It was unintentionally hilarious.
The Force was not real. It was shot at Paramount's lot. But the scene I'm trying to give you the...
Oh my gosh. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. This is turning to be one of the worst episodes. What else? What do I need to say? The whole God part was just shoved in last like the lighter half. It just happens. Before there was just some takeover for completely swapped plots. Oh my gosh. Like brilliant screenwriting, yo.
Really, what was the best part that you thought of the movie?
I don't think there is one.
If you were to direct it, what would you do different?
We probably would get to the actual plot earlier, make it the actual focus instead of an invasion that doesn't really matter. Like, just has Spock's older brother even the whole... I just remember there's a curse of before you add, like, a random brother to a character, it's gonna be bad. It's a known fact. But anyways, just start off by, like, having, like, Spock's older brother maybe, like, show up. Then you can actually have focus on all the ideas. Like the line Spock says, have the idea of God is something within the heart. You can actually develop these ideas instead of just shoving them just shoving them in. Instead of waiting so long. Like there was actually good ideas here, and they didn't follow through. They just said them. Goddamn. How long is this episode? This episode's been only on for 5 minutes. What a disaster.
Anything? What did you think that? I'm trying to think. For me, the big part I would redo is not just start off. Well, they talked about his death, which is a foreshadow to generations, but still, it could have been done totally a lot better. They had to use half of the shared sets from Next Generation. The quote, "No one gone before," kind of the catchphrase of all of it on to the nautical steering wheel. Yeah. From when I was listening to the director Shatner talk, oh my god, a lot of it was just people that were in the area, and they just had too little of a budget to even work with. Even one of the directors had to step in just to be
directed by
in
one
there
of the
just as
cast
an extra.
members. It was directed by William Shatner. Well, it was one of the cast members. Oh man.
Yeah, Harv Bennett
Like,
had to play an
did he
admiral.
want like equal credit or something? I can't remember the entire story of how he got on, how he was led captain. Oh,
That is a whole other story in itself. It was a NBC kind of was like, no, we don't want this guy. We want this guy. And then it was like, fine, we'll take Shatner. And then one of the doubles that they had for Shatner was one of his doubles from T.J. Hooker that did a lot of the action scenes in the actual on the planet. One of the funny parts was when I was watching, they had to redo the sign because one of the parts just kept breaking when it wasn't supposed to break.
Oh,
saying in the filming production, if you watch in the part where the neon signs, well, half of that neon sign fell during filming, so they had to redo the scene.
Interesting.
When they're down to rescuing the people that claim to be hostages.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. When then one of the guys just ran into something, bonked his head. I was like, wow, that is so tonally inappropriate.
Yeah.
Oh man, that part was just, that was something.
So what new speed runs have you been doing?
I've been doing that Star Wars pod racing game from Nintendo 64. It's a pretty good speed run. Well, apparently this is looking to be our shortest episode, mainly because we didn't have any side conversations, and I forgot to change the topic from Get Hyped to IDK. Just put it as that. Well, this is apparently just okay. Next time I'm gonna keep on guard for something else we could talk about besides the main movie. For that, I have run the random number generator. It has landed on 72. I'm going to look at my paste bin. What is 72? So, wait. Line 72. So, wait, now. Actually, never mind. Something from the text group, but I don't feel like picking something in the text group, so never mind. We're going to number 5. Ooh. Alright, Fudd. Have you seen 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri?
What?
That's my next pick. 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Never heard of it.
I can't believe you never heard of my favorite movie ever. It's time! Yes! Oh, now we're redeeming this podcast movie selection with like the best movie ever made, at least that I've seen. This film is beautiful. How the hell you never heard of this movie? Oh man, I am so pumped to talk about this movie. Yes, we're talking about Three Billboards. So if you have nothing else to talk about, I guess this is our shortest episode, but it's an okay episode. Quality over quantity, as they always say.
Yeah,
Um,
quality over quantity.
yes. Okay, then. All right, so make sure next week we're talking about Three Billboards Outside of Missouri. I am so fucking pumped. All
I guess
right.
we'll have to make sure we smack move to make sure he's on.
All right. I mean, we're talking a fucking phenomenal film, so of course we're probably gonna have a good turnout. All right. So, all right, then I guess we'll stop the recording in 3, 2, 1.